Hello, thanks for watching. Edward here, and I'm just going to do a quick session, question and answer session. This is the first video I'm putting out there for the questions in this section. And normally what I'm going to be doing as we get started and as we get rolling in this, I'm not going to be answering questions one by one per video. So I'm not going to be answering one question per video. And if you do ask a question, it might take several days before I actually get to answer that. What I'm doing is I'm just building up questions, and so I can answer those questions all in one video just to save time. So don't necessarily think I'm going to be answering your questions within hours or even within one day necessarily. So, but I just thought I'd get this out there first, just to get the ball rolling, so other people can see how I'm going to be doing this. Anyway, so Remy, thanks very much for your question. And this is actually sort of more money related, but yeah, very important indeed. And I don't claim myself to be kind of good with the money side. In fact, I'm I'm actually pretty awful. I'm good at sort of slamming traffic at sites and talking to people and marketing and just getting my capture pages out there and so on and marketing. And that's really my thing, what I'm doing. But, having said that, my background is I was a cook. I used to be in the catering industry, so I don't have any of this kind of background or skill or anything like that. Certainly not in the money side. So what Remy's asking here is basically about money management. Says, hi Ed, could you do a video about a general money management strategy to approach a revshare by reducing potential risk, like how much to repurchase, when to withdraw, and how much of the initial balance to withdraw, and blah blah blah. Okay, so yes, I'm not really an advisor about this kind of thing, so but I'm just going to give you what I felt and generally what I've heard from my upline and from a lot of other people, and perhaps what I think would be good. Okay, so don't take what I say here with a pinch of salt. Okay, because like I say, the money side of things is not really my how to manage money is not really my thing. But what I'm going to say is that when I first joined RevShares a while ago, I often heard people recommend, when you put your first initial deposit in there and then repurchase 100% for at least 3 months. That's what a lot of people said back then, and I actually thought in my sort of naive with my lack of experience, I even thought that was too short. My upline at the time said he's not going to withdraw any money for at least 6 months. That's what he said. And actually in my case, take my paying ads, for example. I didn't withdraw any money for an entire year. That was just my strategy. That was my thing. I didn't need the money. I didn't treat this as a get rich quick scheme. I didn't treat this something that I need to get pocket money as quickly as possible. I didn't think of it as that. I didn't need the money. I wasn't desperate for the money. But I just wanted to grow it as much as possible before I start to withdraw. I think that's generally a sensible thing. But again, I can't decide what would be best for you. It also depends on the how much money you're going to put in. Again, Remy, you've got to understand that I'm not really a guru at this with the money side. So, with my paying ads, I put in 250 at the beginning because actually back then I was a newbie. In another company, dare I say the name, Traffic Monsoon, I put in $1,000. And then I repurchased for 6 months, and I started to withdraw, and I did what a lot of people were talking about, the 9% versus 91% rule. 9%, 91% rule. That's what a lot of people were talking about. So withdrawing 9% of your earnings, and putting back in 91% of it. That was what a lot of people were saying, because it was generally a good balance. So you could keep and continuously, build up your revenue. Okay. Build up your earnings, I should say. So this is often spoken about, the 9%, 91% rule. So take out 9%, and withdraw that, and then, put back in 91% of it. So in the beginning, depending on how much your initial deposit is, it's going to take a long time before you're going to get any decent money coming out, but it's just sensible. Okay. It's just sensible to build that up. Now with my paying ads, as I say, I started in, September 2015. So it's been, like 1.5 years or whatever it is. And also I did build up a big team. I admit that. Yes, of course, so I am getting good commissions from the earnings. So a lot of the earnings are also from the commissions as well, not only the earnings from the rev share. But a lot of people are saying that, in order, we know that in my paying ads, for example, there is a limit of $200 a day of the limit that we're allowed to withdraw. And I think that's a very good thing, because it means it's sustainable, it's long term, it's conservative, and it's sensible. And for me, $200 a day is fabulous, because we're not stuck with, only joining one program. We can join multiple programs. So $200 a day for me is fabulous. So in order to build up to that point where you're actually able to withdraw $200 a day, a lot of people are recommending you need to build up to at least 1,100 ad packs, 1,200 ad packs. I recommend, if you haven't really sponsored that many people, and you don't really have that many people who are paid members, and you're not earning that much in the way of commission from those members, I would recommend to focus on building up to 1,200 ad packs, which is actually what I've got up to myself. But yes, I have a big team and I'm getting commissions, but I think that is kind of a good target just to get up to that point. It'll take time. This is not a get rich quick scheme, but it will take time. So get up to, try and shoot for getting to the point where you're over 1,000 ad packs. Okay. And then start taking out accordingly, like I say, a lot of people have spoken about, the 91% versus 91% versus 9% rule. Okay. So, that can help. But anyway, once you get up to 1,200, 1,100, 1,200 ad packs, and you sponsored a handful of people, you're easily going to be able to withdraw $200 a day. Like I say, this is not a guarantee. This is not a rule of thumb. This is not something that I'm predicting. I'm not giving any predictions or anything. I'm not saying any guarantees or anything. So don't think that that's what this is. This is not an investment opportunity. Okay, I want people to understand that. What has happened to me and what's happened in the past isn't necessarily going to happen to you, or, whatever's going to happen in the future. We don't know that. Okay. So another thing is that, you can always go to this website, which is part of the Viral Team Builder, viralteambuilderleads.com. It's actually linked from the Viral Team Builder, so you can't miss it. It's been in there. It's always been in there. So it's part of the Fast Start Guide, 7-day success plan. But if you actually go to the mini traffic reports of this site, click on the top tab here. Okay, and then you'll be able to look down here, and there's actually a My Paying Ads calculator. You can even do a search on Google for other calculators for other companies. But let me just say that I don't recommend using calculators, and I don't not recommend using calculators. I take a blind eye. If it's something that you just want to, satisfy yourself, or you just want to play around with numbers, then that's fine. Enjoy it. But don't use it as a marketing tool. Don't say that this is what you're going to earn to people. Don't tell them that this is a prediction, because it's not a prediction. Okay. Well, it is a kind of a prediction, but it's not saying to them that this is what you're going to earn. It's not a guarantee or anything like that. So don't people think that the calculator is what is going to be the result. It's not. Okay. It's not an investment opportunity. Okay. So anyway, with that said, just go to this report number 7, and you can download the My Paying Ads calculator. It was created by Chuck. It'll actually take you to a Facebook group. So Chuck, the admin of this group, is updating the calculators. He's got a few calculators in there. My 24-hour income, and a few others. It's got my Paying Ads calculator, and he updates it a lot. So you can even ask questions in his group. He's a good guy. He's part of the Viral Team Builder as well, so you can get access to that. So anyway, hope that helps, Remy. That's really my best I can do. I'm not a guru at the money side, but for me, all I wanted to do was to earn a reasonably decent income, and that's what I built up to without any knowledge of the money side. I'm not a money person, but as long as you keep repurchasing 100% for a good length of time, I would recommend at least 6 months. In my case, it was more. It was like 1 year before I started to withdraw. So I was repurchasing 100%, and I just, and I withdrew a very minimum amount, not every day, just, it started off every now and then when I needed a little bit of money just for traffic. So even if you're going to withdraw, have a strategy, withdraw for the purpose of building up your business, withdraw for the purpose of buying some solo ads. Okay. And withdraw for the purpose of, maybe purchasing some tools to really focus on building your business. I actually have another video on my blog as well. So go to this mini traffic report tab and then go down my top paid traffic recommendations. If you go to this tab here, okay, and then go down, just read through this blog post as well. But this video here, okay, this video is highly recommended. Okay, this actually talks about my paying ads and how I'm withdrawing money from my paying ads into Payzer, and then I'm using it to purchase advertising for other companies using my recommended solo ad vendor, which is Million Leads for Free. Million Leads for Free. They are actually doing solo ads that you pay for, so they're doing solo ad packages. But anyway, watch the video and you'll understand what I'm doing here. Okay, so I hope that's of good value to you. Thanks a lot, Remy, and I hope this is of good value to everyone else watching this. Thanks for watching, and all the best. Take care. Bye for now.